Morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and today I'm giving you a quick rundown on the ice yarns. In other words, what it's like to work in, what the stitch definition is, and of course how easy it is to frog. Right, so this one was bought quite a while ago. It's been in my stash and I've just finished working a load of projects, which is why I'm using the leftovers for today's review. I didn't want to waste it or trash it or anything. Now let's have a nose. Now the colourway that I was using was Picasso. Oh, and it's upside down and definitely out of focus. And there we go. It's 44% acrylic, 56% polyester. There is 50 grams per ball. It comes in a donut. It's 115 meters plus or minus 5%. They say to use a 5mm or a US 8, and it is a 4 weight. What's the info on the other end? Okay, the other end is telephone numbers if you're in Turkey, because that is where it's made. Right, so let's get on with working this yarn. Today I'm actually going to be using a 5mm, and I hadn't read it. Honestly, I hadn't read what size I was meant to use. Okay, so to start off with, I've just created a foundation single crochet chain. It's only a 10 stitch. It's only something so that I can rip it back and show you how well this yarn works with the hook size that they suggested. So first round, I'm going to chain one, turn my work, and I'm just going to single crochet through all of them. Oh, what am I doing? Extras there. Yep, so single crochet, there we go. Let's do another row of singles. Now this yarn is really nice and soft. It can be a bit tickly at times, but not in a horrible way. It slides really nicely on metal hooks. I haven't tried it on plastic or wooden, so I do find that I have to hold my the stitch that I'm working on to make sure I don't lose it at times. Right, so there is a couple of rows of the single. I'm going to chain up and I'm going to do the evil half doubles. Now the reason I'm saying evil is because of course you've got to try and get through the loops, and it's going to have to try and get back again as well. Now I'm not pulling my yarn too tight, I'm letting it free run through my hand. So there you go, and that's what it looks like. Now on to doubles. Right, so there is our doubles. As you can see, I'm going to actually stop here because we really just need to know how it undoes, and I know that's why most of you are sticking till the end of this video, because it's a bit I like the most. But as you can see, there is some nice stitch definition. Now this yarn does have quite a halo on it, or a floofy, but it's chain spun, so they chain spin it and then blow extra fibres through it, which gives you the colours. I've only just learnt that. Right, so we've, as I said, we've got the sample here, and we've got 1 row of double, 2 of half, 2 of single, and then the foundation single crochet row. Now I know how this frogs, which is why I'm not going any further, and I'm certainly not going any tighter on the hook today. I have used 4mm with this hook recently. It does work really lovely with the 4mm. Stitch definition is absolutely stunning, but of course I left all those projects downstairs, and I'm not going down to get them, because otherwise I might not get back up the stairs again. Right, so let's frog. If you frog slowly, you don't get too much of an issue with the extra fluffiness. Now you can see there is some tugging and pulling. Now this is real-time speed. Always make sure that you are undoing the stitches with the stitch rather than against the stitch. And as you saw there, I just sneakily moved some of the stitch and out of the way. Now these are the half doubles, these are the troublesome ones. So if you've got your crochet hook close to hand, or a needle, like a darning needle, it would be good to have, because then you can just flick the stitch out. There's a little tip for you, because it is a little awkward, sometimes they catch. And you don't want to pull on the yarn, otherwise it tightens itself, like the fibres tighten on themselves, and you cannot undo it. Oops, there's me telling you to pull it the way it comes. Right, down to a little chain. These can be a piglet. There we go. And again, as you can see, it catches quite regularly. So if you're quite new to crochet, this may not be a yarn for you. It does hold up to being undone multiple times. I think the max I did was 4. But then it started getting a bit bobbly, and I thought, no, cut that little section off and start again. As I said, this is real time, so that you can also see any little tricks that I use when I get irate with it. It's not that I'm irate, it's just that I don't want to pull on this yarn or waste this yarn too much, because there's enough here to make something small. I'm just using this as a pop of colour in a project. Okay, so now we're on to the foundation. That's stuck. There we go. There's no speed pulling this time round. If you want to see speed pulling, hit my the ones that are acrylic. But it is undoable with patience. If you pull too fast, it does jam. You can sometimes be more forceful and do it like that, like I just did. I was hoping it wouldn't actually undo there. For once it did what I didn't want it to do. Okay, so that is a quick review for the ice yarns, and the colourway that I used today was Picasso. Now if you would like to see some patterns made with this yarn, there are links in the I button to some very new ones. They came out in the beginning of January 2025, or should I say mid-January 2025. Right, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really, really soon. So please remember, stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Goodbye, everybody.